Today I'm going to be talking about a huge book haul that I had at Barnes & Noble. They had a great special there where you buy two books and you get one free. So I really couldn't help myself with buying all the books that I got. So I'm just going to go through them fairly quickly, not spend a lot of time. I've started reading two of them, and then there are some specific ones that I actually want to save for like a later date, and I'll explain all that. But without further ado, we're just going to jump right in there and just get started. Okay, so the first one that I'm going to talk about today that I got is called Spice and Wolf. And this is by the story, oh God, these words are really hard to pronounce. The story is Asuna Hasakura, and the art is Kefo Kume. Character design, oh boy. Anyways, so I bought this. This was recommended actually by some other vloggers that I listen to all the time. So I got this Spice and Wolf, and it's actually a manga, and that's based on a story that is written in Japanese. And it's an adaptation of Spice and Wolf novel series. And they have quite a few of these mangas. I think there's like 20 of them in this series, but the first one is really good so far. I've already started reading, and it's in medieval times, so it's really, really cool that I like it. And so far it's just about this 25-year-old guy who is a trader, and he trades wheat and fur, and he meets this beautiful young girl who actually has like wolf ears and a wolf tail, and it goes through how she is the way that she is and their relationship. I'm about midway, so it's a pretty fast read. If you want something to read, it's really, really good. The animation of the manga is just really, really good. They have some really cool color pages in it that I liked. Yeah, so I like it. Up next we have The Bear and the Nightingale, and this is by Catherine Arden. And this is a story set in Russia. And it actually has like some Russian folktales in it, I guess. I'm not familiar with them, but so far it is just beautifully written. I've read some of it. See, there's my receipt for my bookmark. And then it just goes through a family and the folklore or the historical tales that they have. But it's really cool because I can already tell that it has magic in it. So that's kind of fascinating to me, but I'll just continue on to read. Then we have The Woman in Cabin 10, and this was actually recommended by Tabitha Ross, so thank you very much for recommending this. I can't wait to read it. I heard that this was really, really good, and then it'll be a fast read. I guess it's about a woman who goes on a cruise ship, and there's a woman in cabin 10. It's a mystery thriller kind of book, so I am really looking forward to reading that. All right, and then I just bought this on a web because it actually said national bestseller on it, and I thought that would be really, really cool. And so I picked this up, Crazy Rich Asians, and it's by Kevin Kwan, and it's about this girl Rachel who's from New York City. Her boyfriend is Chinese and he's from Singapore, and she actually goes on vacation with him, and she doesn't realize how wealthy that his Chinese family is. And so I guess it takes us through that aspect of his life to where she gets to know him even better. That's all I know, but it sounds really, really good. I love the cover, but it's called Crazy Rich Asians, and it's a national bestseller. That's kind of hooked me in there. All right, here we have Aristotle and Dante's Discovers the Secret Lives of the Universe, and this is written by Benjamin Allaire-Sands. And if you look, without the glare here, it has like all these different awards that it's won. It's a young adult novel, and it's about these two friends, Dante and Ari, short for Aristotle, and they meet and form this special bond and have a great friendship, and then they have to go through these trials and tribulations that they have and difficulties in their life, and they actually have to like depend on each other, I think. I'm not sure about this, but I've heard great things about this, and I cannot wait to read it. It even looks really, really good. It has, it's modern times, or kind of modern times, but I think I'm going to enjoy reading this. So, yeah. We have Stations 11, and this is by Emily St. John Mandel, and this really like kind of suckered me in or sunk me in. It has won the Newbery Award, and or it's actually a finalist, but that's good enough for me. It's about this girl, Kirsten, and she's with a theater or troupe that travels around, and it's post-apocalypse. So if any of you know me, I really like books that are post-apocalypse, but it goes around and they travel. You can kind of see their tents that they have set up and everything, and they go to each town and they're part of a theater troupe. And I love theater, so you know, post-apocalypse and having the theater all together is just like fascinates the heck out of me. So I can't wait to read this one. All right, so then I really got suckered in, I keep saying suckered in today, to buying Ready Player One. There's a movie coming out, I think, at the end of March, and it's a Steven Spielberg production, which, you know, just sounds fantastic to me. But Ready Player One, it's this dude, Wade Watts. It's a young adult novel, science fiction, and the reality, I guess, is just not the greatest for him or for a lot of people. I don't know the situation with that. But they have a virtual utopia. It's called Oasis, and Wade Watts like plugs himself into that, and I guess it's a release on all the horrors of the world that is currently happening. It's definitely in the future. Okay, and I guess there's a contest that goes on, as far as I know, and they have to unlock all these puzzles, and supposedly if they unlock all the puzzles, they get a lot of power and a lot of wealth, but I'm not quite sure. That's kind of what I read on the back of the synopsis. I've already started seeing the previews of the movie, and it just looks amazing. So I really can't wait to dig into this book and get this read before the end of March. It looks pretty cool. Definitely sci-fi, which is one of my favorites genres to read. And then I went ahead and I bought this beautiful book, Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. It is absolutely gorgeous. It has silver and gray on the front. It's just really beautiful. And the pages are trimmed with a red. Even for my own convenience, I can't believe it, it has a bookmark. Because you guys know how I am with bookmarks. I can't keep them. I lose them all the time. So when they're attached to a book, that just makes it even better. But I haven't read that far. This is just, I haven't even started. This will be, I read it a long time ago, and I've always wanted to own a really beautiful copy of it, and so I got this at Barnes & Noble. It just is gorgeous, so I cannot wait to someday read this again, but it'll look beautiful in my collection of beautiful books. That's all I got to say about that one, so there we go. And the last one that I have is the Penny Dreadfuls, and I am looking so forward to reading this because I do like horror stories also. This book, obviously, I think it's a collection of horror stories, and it's from the early 19th century, so late 1800s, early 1900s. They actually have, I guess, I haven't read it yet, the original of the Frankenstein story that's not been, that's unedited. So they really keep, it's not watered down, is what I'm trying to say. And then they have, what is the name of it? They have, the last one that they have that I can't wait to read is Sweeney Todd. So this probably will be like a Halloween read or an October read. And I cannot wait to delve into it unless, you know, I can't wait and get excited and start reading it. But Penny Dreadfuls, they're the horror stories from late 18, are the most popular. They were printed in a newspaper, actually, and then we've finally got them put into a book. And yeah, I really can't wait to read this, but like I said, it'll probably be like October-ish or in the fall, sometime like that. And there you have it. That is a good book haul that I had, and I can't wait to start reading some of those books. I've already started with a couple of them that I just couldn't wait because I was really excited to start reading them. But let me know if you've read any of those and what your thoughts are on those. And like my video and share my video and subscribe to my video if you haven't yet. That would be great here on YouTube. And then just let me know your comments and what you think of the books, and if you have read any of them, that'd be great too. Thanks, have a great day, and happy reading.